Set her free. Set her free. Set her free. I hate when they do this, bro. To Muhammad Ali, bro. Makes no sense. We'll make it work.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey.
And what I say, you must obey.
Let's go.
He must say FC. Bro, I'm gonna get him close soon, bro. But I don't really like. I think I'm gonna destroy the tower, bro. We got the sim. Yo, bro. I can't, bro. Nah, I dominated that round for sure. That's my round.
Man, what are you doing?
What
Come
do you
on,
mean?
switch on.
You better ask him what he
Get
doing.
out there and switch
What are he
on.
doing?
Get this boxing back together.
What are he doing?
Have you got...
Do your business.
Got the same characters and stuff. ay, ay. Oh, he quit. That's a KO for sure. Never mind. I knocked him. Nice, nice, nice round. But chill. Sure. Hold on a minute. I gotta send a snap, bro. Never, never say never. Who's my next victim, bro? I mean, some of them are smart, bro. There's nothing you can do with some of them. Some of them are. Yo. Yo. I hope I get a somebody telling this son. Bro, same people again, bro. I hate when they do this, bro. Now I got two Cotty Taylors, bro. I'm about to just quit, bro. I'm probably just gonna, it is what it
There's
is.
nothing quite like introducing Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it, fighting out of Ireland.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
And now for the official introductions, we turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy. This bout, a lot of we're expecting an all-action slugfest. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Nice punch. Catch and shoot. A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Nope, that hook won't score. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Things certainly aren't going her way. She's been. Here we go for round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing and stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum can hold that thought. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. Try to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Throws the jab but does not score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Okay, it was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this...
What a match, what a match.
There's the bell to start round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. He catches and counters. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He got clipped by that counter. Caution being thrown to the wind. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Misses with the straight left. The straight right just misses. Another scoring shot there. They exchange punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
I'm definitely dominating, bro. I'm dominating him.
There's the bell for round 4. This fight
What?
has been very
What do you mean he got
one-sided.
30?
What are we going to have in this round?
Bro.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's all offense all the time. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Fight has a real good flow to it. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
I know he's getting tired though.
Things are going for her right now.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go.
And there's the bell for round 5.
I know he's getting tired.
A very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Those counter punches have to hurt. How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter punch. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Missing with that jab. Nice counter shot. Stamina is off the charts. That uppercut can't get through. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took her out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. Now that I know I'm up the score though.
Survived the round, but just barely.
I'm dominating, bro. It's not on my level. I'm dominating him. He's a little boy.
This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
I'm winning. You better come to me now.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
The problem with having
I'm winning. You better come to me, bro.
If they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off.
You think I'm going to fall for your little trip? Nah. I've been chasing you the whole entire game, bro. See, nah.
You'd like to see more jabs. Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work.
Yo, this guy is so weird, bro. This guy. I bet you want me to punish you? I bet.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
I mean, I did punish him a little bit, though.
Going well for her, and you
I
can
punished
see
him.
the corner is starting to get a little more.
It's time for him to come to me now,
Here
bro.
comes round 7. Not the start.
What? I'm still losing. This game is crazy.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out
This
now
game is
and style
crazy.
it out. Get on the back foot, jab.
How am I still
Rest on the
losing,
jab.
bro?
Be smart and pop until your legs
No
come back.
way.
Then put the pressure on.
Man, bro, come on in.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. When are we going to see a jab from these two? In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Some fighters, they think, you know what? My chin's so hard, it's like granite. She thinks her chin is like granite. Some people's are like glass. So she needs to be careful because granite can turn to glass with just one more shot, one more. And then it's a mental thing more than anything else.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Quick punch scores. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. He scores with that counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Yo, this game is crazy, bro. How is he still winning, bro?
And around that seat. And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this
I
round.
need to knock him out of
1
this
minute
game,
to
bro. This
recover.
right here,
Now
bro.
they've got to
Nah,
bluff
he's
it.
gonna
They've got
win,
to
bro.
bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Nice work to block that right uppercut. That jab gets blocked. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. Do you believe this? Taylor is down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
Jeez, that was cold. That was cold. Patience, patience. I make sure I waited my time to hit the right spot. Set. Oh, he came back to life? I'm up the game right now. No, there's no way I'm gonna lose this. Now I'm up.
So
Now you gotta
they'll
come
make
to
it
me.
up, and this fight continues.
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for somewhere else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Big.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do.
No way.
These scorecards were all over the place, but in the
Yes, sir. I really destroyed this guy. Like I really cooked him. Like not lie. Get my one more in this game real quick. That match was crazy. That match was intense. Can I lie to you? That match was intense. Intense. Alright. Alright. Who's this? Ice cold. Okay. See what's up with this guy. Lightweight. Silver 2, silver 2. Let's see what's up with him.
Welcome to Kingdom Arena, the home to some of the biggest fights in recent history, and we're going to see another one right here, right now.
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world.
There's only one, Ricky Hatton. This Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor, one of the most aggressive, in-your-face fighters in the world today. Watch out for this hard-hitting southpaw who fights out of Scotland.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
No,
In
no,
the
no,
red
no,
corner,
no, no.
introducing from Manchester, England, a popular and exciting junior welterweight and welterweight champion of the world, Ricky Hitman Hatton. Fighting out of the blue corner, the boxing sensei.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This might be a crazy match.
You couldn't have got anybody else in this
Matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out.
What's this guy about?
Throws the jab but does not score. He threw a punch and just got countered. No rest for the weary. There's a counter shot. That counter shot lands. Lucky that hook didn't score. And counter punching. Nice counter shot. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Didn't land that jab. How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Hatton in that last this round. I promise you, all three judges here. On to the second round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Both want the knockout. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skills to skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punch. Blocks the uppercut. Nice exchange here from both men. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. In that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
On to the third. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
In there in this fight. Nice counter. These two were made for each other. A perfect counter lands. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Missed him with that uppercut. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
I knew that body shot was coming no matter what, bro. I was hitting too much body shots, bro. There's no way he was not going down, bro.
Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly... Back at it in round 4. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catches.
Looking to land the hook. Beautiful counter punch. Missing with the hook. That counter punch got him clean. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A straight right just misses. Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he pulls you down.
Hook misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, so, yo, hold on. He's walking like this already. He got to be tired already, bro.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the
He's
fifth.
definitely tired when he's walking like
Let's see if
that.
they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That jab gets blocked. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Yo, what is this? We were having a good fight, we're really having a good fight. That's crazy. Let me see. Let me get one more. I don't count, bro. I was having a good fight. Unbelievable, man. I was having the greatest fight, bro. Alright, this might be a good one.
Look at this venue. What a remarkable scene for hopefully what will be a remarkable fight. We are live at Falcor Bay.
Yeah, he got a good record.
I feel like a
80 lost, 89 wins. It's catching up.
Man, Antonio Tarver. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, hailing from Florida, here is the 3-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. Fighting out of the blue corner, And now from Crimea,
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
All right, Todd, have a beautiful day, but it's going to be somebody's nightmare and somebody's happy night.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold.
All right, let's go. Let's put on a show.
So here we go. Should be a good one. Nice counter shot. Misses with the straight left. He misses with that straight. Did you see that? Tarver in some serious trouble. And right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work the defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
I've got to see that again.
Talk about Tarver in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
They believe that.
Somehow, bro, still on the game, man.
There's the bell for round two. You got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice. Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twist you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Back and forth they go. They blocked that right hook. Perfect counter shot. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Through the straight left, but it won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Tarver in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know,
He's smart when you go out there.
There's the bell for round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How about that time counter shot? Catch and shoot. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Nice counter shot. And that right jab just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You'd like to see more jabs. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Straight to the ribs.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory, that's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
I think I might get on Madden. Yeah, I'm gonna get on Madden now.